Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa ahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. Today I'll be sharing with you all about the subject and the predicate. I really hope that this video will be very interesting for you. Without any further go, let's get started. Before that, if you have not watched my previous videos, please go and check that out so that you'll understand today's lesson. Before going into the Arabic terms, let me teach you what is subject and predicate. It's very simple. Let me give you an example. The cat is sleeping. So, about what are we talking about? About which noun are we talking about? We are talking about the cat. So therefore, the cat will be the subject. So the noun that we are talking about will be the subject. Then what is the cat doing? It is sleeping. So therefore, the information given about the noun will be the predicate. So, is sleeping will be the predicate. To repeat, a noun that is talked about in a sentence will be the subject. The information given about the noun is the predicate. I really hope you understand the meaning of subject and predicate. Inshallah, now let us move on with the Arabic category. Subject in Arabic is known as mubtada. Let me repeat, mubtada. It will be definite. Do you remember the meaning of definite and indefinite? I have the link in the description box below. If you have watched the video, you will know what is definite and indefinite. Mubtada, that is the subject, will be definite. That is, it starts with alif lam and ends with dhamma. In Arabic, predicate is known as khabar. Let me repeat, khabar. Khabar, that is the predicate, will be indefinite. That means it doesn't start with alif lam and it ends with tanween. In Arabic, subject, that is the mubtada, comes first and the khabar, which means the predicate, comes second. Let me give you an example. Al-qalamu maksurun. The pen is broken. So you see here, mubtada, which is the subject, is pen. So it starts with alif lam and ends with dhamma. And maksurun on the other side is the predicate. It ends with tanween and therefore it is indefinite. In Arabic, predicate follows the subject in two ways. The first way is jinsun, gender, and the second way is adarun, number. Let me repeat, jinsun, gender, adarun, number. I know some of you might be little confused with this about what I'm coming to tell, but let me give you an example to make you understand it. Let us take the same example. Al-qalamu maksurun. So, let us start with the gender first, which is the jinsun. So, if al-qalamu, which is the subject, is in masculine, the predicate, that is maksurun, will also be masculine. So here you see al-qalamu is in masculine and maksurun is also in the masculine. So therefore, if the subject is masculine, the predicate will also be masculine. If the subject is feminine, the predicate will also be in feminine form. Coming to the number part. Al-qalamu maksurun. This same example. Al-qalamu is in the singular form. Maksurun is also in the singular form. So therefore, if the subject is in singular, predicate will also be in singular form. If the subject is dual, the predicate will be in dual form. If the subject is in the plural form, the predicate will also be in the plural form. I really hope you understand about the gender, which is the jinsun, and the number, which is the adarun. I have given you two examples here. The first example, al-waladu kaslanun. The boy is lazy. So, al-waladu is in the definite form because in Arabic the subject must be in definite. And secondly, coming on to the predicate, kaslanun talks about the noun. So, it is the predicate and it is indefinite. And I also taught you that the subject agrees with the predicate in two ways, number and gender. So first, al-waladu is in the masculine form. So the predicate follows the subject. So kaslanun will also be in the masculine form. And coming on with the number, al-waladu is in singular form. And therefore the predicate is also in singular form. Coming on with the second example. Al-mudarrisu qadimun. The teacher is old. Al-mudarrisu is the noun that is being talked about. So therefore it is the subject. So qadimun is the predicate because it gives the information about the subject. And as I told you, subject follows the predicate in two ways, that is the gender and the number. Al-mudarrisu is in the masculine form, so qadimun will also be in the masculine form. Al-mudarrisu is in the singular form, so qadimun will also be in the singular form. I really hope that you have understood both of these examples. Alhamdulillah, today I taught you about subject and the predicate. In Arabic it is known as, the subject is known as mubtada and the predicate is known as khabarun. And subject is indefinite and ends with dhamma. Predicate on the other side is indefinite and ends with tanween. And we also learned that mubtada comes first, khabar comes in the second. And khabar follows mubtada in two ways, jinsun, gender, adarun, number. Make sure to master this concept by putting a lot of exercises. I'll meet you with an interesting topic in the next video. Until then, this is Hiba signing off from you. Until I meet you in my upcoming videos, may Allah bless you all.